we have informed in the earlier class about the geometry. The shapes we have already discussed. The elementary shapes that are made useful in your construction, in your homeworks, in your mathematical workings will be discussed here. A clear understanding of the subject will be very, very useful to you to understand the geometrical proportions. And this chapter is leading with the topics on line segments, angles, which are normally said right angle, straight angles, acute angle, obtuse angle, reflex angles, etc. Perpendicular angles and polygons also. We are going to see one by one about the matter discussed now. We have in the last chapter discussed about the line segments. What is a line segment and what are the other polygons that will be formed with the line segments. Now, how a line segment, starting with line segment, how a line segment is now measured. We are now going to see the measurement of this. How a line segment is measured. It is measured by various methods. To understand it, it can be measured by way of observation. You keep one big stick with you and you keep another small stick with you. Are you able to see which is small and which is big? Yes. So this way of comparison, observation, will be useful in finding the line segments which is measured. And the line segments can also be measured by way of tracing. What is meant by tracing? You have seen the tracing papers. Suppose from the tracing paper, which is a bit something like a glass paper, when you are keeping underneath a glass paper two things. You can just redraw the figures which is seen in the original through the transparent paper on the other side of the papers. Now, after tracing, you can see what is correct, what is lengthier, what is smaller. This is how, by tracing method, you will be able to find out the measurement of line segments. So this comparison normally is done by the rule. We can call it a foot ruler, a scale, and with also a divider from your geometry box. From a ruler, you can say, you can take a scale and measure the exact length of a line. Suppose you draw a line, one big line and another small line. You can measure both and you can find out one may be 5 centimeters, another may be 3 centimeters. This is how a comparison and the measurement of two line segments can be made. This is how a line segment is measured using this foot ruler. Now, we are going to see how an angle is formed and the angles are measured. Right angle and straight angle we have seen. What is a right angle and what is a straight angle? Straight angle is nothing but reading from 0 to 180 degrees. Right angle is half of it, that is but 0 to 90. It is just like this. This is 90 and this is 180. So you are going to see, if from using the word geography, the directions which will tell you also about the straight angles and all. The sun rises in the east. then you can see the directions are also known. How this is measured, how you are knowing it, daily the sun rises in the east. So you can conclude this is the east, the side of east. And when sets in the west, you can find out this is the side of west. So this is how on observing the sunrises and sunsets, you can find the sides. Now, angles. We have seen that angles, which is already discussed as acute angle, obtuse angle, and reflex angle. What is called an acute angle? Acute is, we have seen that right angle, which I have shown you, it measured 90 degrees. A line joining and the another straight line. The angle subtended at the point will be 90 degrees. So, any angle which is between these two lines, if it is less than 90, it is called acute angle. If it is 90 degrees, it is called right angle. And what if it is more than 90 degrees? Then this is called the obtuse angle. An angle which is more than 90 degrees and less than 180 degrees will be obtuse angle. And up to 180 degrees, this is called a straight line. After 180, it is called reflex angle.
Sir, what is the range of reflex angle, sir?
The angle which ranges between 180 and 360 will be the reflex angle. I have seen this measurement of angles. You can use this compass from the geometry box to find out the angles and what is the measurement from 0 to 360, placing on the compass on the lines which you have drawn. Next is called perpendicular. It is also a line. Perpendicular, when two lines intersect and the angle between them is a right angle. It means to say, I have already showed you a line, two lines join at one point. So if the angle is 90 degrees at the joint, if the angle is 90 degrees, this is called right angle, and this line is called the perpendicular to this line. Finally, we have seen the angles and other shapes. Now, you can see the polygons. We have already seen polygons. And what is called a polygon with three sides? It's called a triangle. Then triangle is three sides are unequal. Suppose you say all the three sides of the triangle are unequal. It is not equal. Every side, one is 1 inch, another is 2 inches, and the third side is 3 inches. Then it is called scalene triangle. If three sides of the triangle are different in measurement, then this triangle is called scalene triangle. And if two sides are equal, then it is called an isosceles triangle. If all the three sides are equal, it is called equilateral triangle. So triangles are based on angles, and if the angle subtended at a particular point of intersection, if it is less than 90 degrees, it is called acute angled triangle. And if it is more than 90, this is called obtuse angled triangle. And if one point, the point of intersection is exactly 90 degrees, this is called right angled triangle. This is how the triangles are formed and named. Then what are the other polygons which we came across? The three-sided figure polygon is a triangle, and we have seen already what is a four-sided polygon. This is called quadrilateral. Quadrilateral is also a four-sided figure, which may be called a square, a rectangle, a rhombus, or a trapezium. These are all we are going to see a bit later. So all these four-figure polygons are called, and what the different names are given for polygons. If the four-sided figure is called quadrilateral, pentagon will be given named for 5 figures, and a six-sided figure is called hexagon, and for 8-sided figure it is called octagon. You will be seeing all these figures in your next lesson.